You're listening to the Cool CLE Show.
Hello, and welcome to the Cool CLE Show, brought to you by CoolCleveland.com, putting you in touch with cool events, people, news, and neighborhoods in the Cleveland region. This week, we're joined by Suzanne Caraballo of Supermom CLE, a family fitness program in a fun, friendly, and supportive environment. You'll hear from her on what prompted her to start this innovative group that combines fitness with mom networking, playdates, recipe swapping, and so much more. But first, here's some events that I think should be on your calendar. January 9th, you can enjoy an evening of history in the stunning architecture of the Glidden House on Ford Drive. Cleveland storyteller Dan Ruminski will give his talk Millionaires Row about the golden age of industry in Cleveland. All proceeds from this event will benefit the music settlement. It's $75 per person, which includes valet parking, drink tickets, appetizers, admission to the Cleveland storyteller, and desserts and coffee. Swap Meet will be performing at Quintana's Speakeasy in Cleveland Heights on January 10th. They're a relatively new Northeast Ohio band that plays original acoustic music inspired by life in the ditches of Oklahoma, leaning strongly on 4-part harmonies, rubboard rhythms, and hot solos. The music style is a stew of everything from gypsy jazz to hillbilly. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live will be on January 12th at the Wolstein Center in Cleveland. The Beachland Ballroom hosts Prog Nation, a Cleveland, Ohio-based prog rock tribute act that focuses on the music of Yes, Genesis, the Moody Blues, King Crimson, and Emerson, Lake and Palmer, along with the Rick Ray Band on January 12th. And then on the 13th, they will host School of Rock Highland Heights as they cover the entire UK release of the Beatles' Rubber Soul. Author Joe Milliken will celebrate the release of his book Let's Go, Benjamin Orr and the Cars at a book signing event at the Music Box Supper Club on January 12th. Joe will be joined by Moving in Stereo, which is Cleveland's ultimate Cars tribute band. They're going to be performing a blazing set of Cars hits that will apparently knock your socks off. This is a ticketed event. Price is $12 in advance, $15 at the door. Seating is limited, so they are asking that you please reserve your spot as soon as possible. You can go to musicboxcle.com. January 13th, some of the best Elvis entertainers in the world will be performing at Playhouse Square. The show begins with the early rockabilly years and then continues era by era, ending with the Las Vegas concert years. There's 2 David Bowie events at the BOP Stop on January 11th and 12th. Thomas Moretti with his band Vanity Crash will host the new presentations, diving deep into all aspects and eras of the artist's life and, of course, his sad passing. Tickets are available from the musicsettlement.org. And here they are, Vanity Crash with Phantasmagoria. That was Vanity Crash with Phantasmagoria. You can catch them as they perform at the BOP Stop January 11th and 12th for an evening without David Bowie and, of course, David Bowie's Deep Tracks, respectively. All right, we're now joined by Suzanne Carabello, the organizer of Supermom CLE, a really cool group of women that get together and exercise with their kids, and we're going to learn a little bit more about it. Thanks for joining us, Suzanne.
Thank you for having me.
So, what is Supermom CLE?
We are a group of families. We get together mainly to work out. Right now we have 7 classes per week on our schedule. And we also do different events and play dates.
And when did you get this started? You said about a year and a half ago?
Yes, in June. I'm drawing a blank in the year, so it would be 2017. Sorry.
Yeah. What inspired you to sort of start this?
Since I have kids within a 5-year span of ages, my kids right now are 3, 5, and 8. I felt that there wasn't a lot of things to do with all 3 of them because of sometimes the kids need to be younger in order to participate in certain things. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they need to be older. So this gives opportunities for no one to have to leave out a child because they're too old or too young.
Yeah, I've seen some of the photos that you've posted on Facebook, and it's great. The moms are kind of, doing push-ups or something, and the kids are kind of running around and playing with themselves. It looks like a really fun and energetic environment, some of your classes.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. And the kids get to know each other because one of the biggest questions we have is, well, what do the kids do? And it depends. Some kids are social, some kids are not. They end up getting to know each other just like adults do, and they look forward to playing with each other. Sometimes they jump into the exercises, sometimes they're dancing, sometimes they're eating snacks. It's just a fun, quick hour.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you sort of do events throughout the week. What type of events are you running, and when are they happening, and where are they happening?
Most of everything that we do right now is centrally located near the airport. So we do things in Middleburg Heights, Berea, Brook Park, even Old Brooklyn, where I'm from. We meet up for coffee. We have coffee after classes or snacks, or we do crafts. We do different food exchanges. Let's say, everyone makes some soup and we exchange soups and try them and share recipes. And then we'll visit local places. So it goes beyond
exercising, and it's almost you're creating a bit of a community of mothers, bonding together. Yeah. That's very interesting.
Absolutely.
I also noted that because it's the new year, so there's a lot of people, especially moms, I'm probably one of them, that are suddenly struck by this "I need to sort myself out" bug. And I know that you've got some sort of you've got some programs to facilitate that. So there's a wellness challenge, and then you're also starting a running thing. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes. So, last year, we did a 12-week challenge. So it was about 3 months, January, February, March. We felt it was a little too long, kind of doing a daily challenge every day, a lot of repetitive. So this year is going to be 10 weeks. It'll start after the new year. So, once everyone's back to school. And we're going to focus on 10 different things of our lives. We're going to do meal planning as one, exercising, decluttering, and I just really want this to be focused on the mom and the parents so they can start feeling like they have everything less stressful, so they have better weeks. So maybe every week that we practice, meal planning, packing your lunch, or making a healthier choice if you're going to Chipotle, that kind of thing, that we can carry that on another week. So that way we're just focusing on a lifestyle instead of just 10 weeks of, only eating fruits and vegetables and being crabby because, we didn't get to
you're hungry.
Yeah. So
that makes sense.
We just really focus on keeping it balanced. And then the run club We try to do runs and 5Ks and 5-mile runs as a group together. And then last August, we had our first family race. So what we're doing now, I want to encourage them to start running starting January 1st. Once they get to 100 miles, they'll earn their shirts. And then anytime they keep adding another 100 miles, I'll put it on their shirt. So they'll run through December 31st. So they're going to track it on whatever kind of running app that they do. And then that will hopefully encourage people to either run with someone or run by themselves, run on a treadmill.
Yeah, it just sort of gives
that will be fun.
Yeah, that reward mechanism. I get that. All right. So how can moms get involved? Where can they find out more information and get some details?
They would go to our website, supermomcle.com. They usually email me, message me on Facebook. They can text me. They can call me. Usually what's been the most way that people get involved is through someone else that they already know that's involved in the program, because a lot of people are shy to come by themselves. So we do different things, encourage them to come to our play dates. The biggest attraction right now is on Fridays. We have a fitness class to get air. So the workout is taking place, I'm instructed, and it's on trampoline. Kind of like, I'm not sure if you've heard of it before.
Yeah, I've seen the videos on your Facebook. Just it looks a lot of fun, and the kids look like they're having fun too. So everybody's having fun, and you're getting that exercise too. And I think it's great.
Oh yes, it's a fun workout. So sometimes we stay after and have a coffee. Have some coffee, have a play date, eat a snack, that kind of thing. So that's been fun. It's a little bit different of a workout instead of doing the same thing. But we try to change up the workouts all the time.
All right. Well, moms, if you're thinking about getting fit, getting out there, maybe finding a bit more of a work-life balance, definitely recommend Supermom CLE. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out on their website, supermomcle.com. Thank you so much, Suzanne, for telling us about your group. I really appreciate it and wish you guys the best of luck.
Thank you so much for reaching out. I appreciate it.
We now have music from one of the more unique acts I've stumbled upon in Northeast Ohio. This is Bluelight, Akron's own experimental R&B quintet, fusing improv with emotional and dynamic compositions. And this is a track from its October release, Home, called Note to Selves.
Note to selves. With titles come expectations. Oh. Say no to selves. With labels come limitations. Oh. But come with me and we'll become what we'll become. No to selves. With titles come expectations. Oh. No to selves. With labels come limitations. Oh, but come with me and we'll become what we'll become. Call it what you want.
We're all under pressure. I think if the focus on titles were lesser, we could experiment for pleasure. Our problem is mistakes don't measure, but tell that to the ventures that fell flat and the accidental treasures. We all need room to grow, but we're too scared to stretch our roots, so our fruits don't even see the full potential. We do need structure, and that's the rose, but who are you to decline and to find the way I sow if it's experimental? Check your mental fool, cause I'm gonna do what I do and it doesn't concern you. I wanna break apart with no reserve and explore all the turns and curves, even if it gets on the nerves. I disregard the labels we subconsciously recycle and ridiculously mimic, cause we're setting our own limits and being limited is a gimmick we impart. I see the finish, but it's too late for me to restart.
No to selves. With titles come expectations. Oh. No
blame you, cause we label what we see. And what if you only saw one me, but refrained from rethinking, we're presented with other possibilities? And this declined me from expanding and trying out new ventures and other opportunities. Cause now I have a stigma, slow infection to circulate in the community, all stem from one opinion, a brief moment you have of me. No matter how hard I work, the fruits of my labor will always be suppressed into the dirt that's stuck in a plot, in a full lot that has no chance of growth in the near future. A simple label that limited my vision, made a poisonous incision, and I'm still working on the sutures. We're trying to maneuver out this hole that was dug from my soul, cause I refuse to be defined by your point of view, sir. Cause labels and limitations, cause with titles come new expectations, perseverance and steady preparation. Turn the light on, cause we were destined for greatness. Labels and limitations, cause with titles come new expectations, perseverance and steady preparation. Turn the light on, cause we were destined for greatness. Labels and limitations, cause with titles come new expectations, perseverance and steady preparation. Turn the light on, cause we were destined for greatness. Labels and limitations, cause with titles come new expectations, perseverance and steady preparation. Turn the light on, destined for greatness.
No two selves. With titles come expectations. Oh, oh. Say no to selves. With labels come limitations. Oh, oh, oh. But come with me and we'll become what we'll become. Mm. Call it what you want.
That was Akron's Bluelight with Note to Selves off the album Home, available on Spotify, iTunes, and its Bandcamp. You can see them live at the Musica in Akron on January 18th. And that's it for this week. Many thanks to Suzanne Carabello of Supermom CLE. If you're a mom looking for a new way to meet friends, get fit, and spend time with your kids this new year, then definitely check their regular events and meetups on supermomcle.com. Also, thanks to Vanity Crash and Bluelight for the tunage, and you for listening. This is the Cool CLE Show, brought to you by CoolCleveland.com. Have a good one.